Hi, everybody. Welcome. My name is Dr. Shivani Gupta, and welcome to my virtual booth here at the Yoga Expo. I just want to say a big hello and welcome. If you are coming to my booth, I would love to share with you a little bit about what I do and what I've created and how it can support you or someone in your family or someone in your life. And so a little background, my name is Dr. Shivani, and I'm the founder of Fusionary Formulas. I put this on my journal so you can kind of see. These are a handful of our formulas. And basically, I've done my master's and my PhD in something called Ayurveda. Now, Ayurveda is a sister science to yoga. So for all of you who are passionate and love your yoga, know that there's this whole sister science that exists that shows you everything else you can kind of do in your life to have that healthy, balanced life. In yoga, we are not just on the mat, but off the mat, applying all those amazing yoga teachings into our lives. And then when you bring in Ayurveda, Ayurveda encompasses meditation, pranayam, detoxification, nutrition, all these different areas, sleep, circadian rhythm, circadian medicine. There's so many ways that Ayurveda can support us. And I love teaching all of them. I'm actually the creator of something called the Fusionary Method. And the Fusionary Method is my 6-week program where I lead people through learning about all these different topics I just mentioned. And the result that people have is they end up less inflamed. Many of them lose weight because I explain to them how to detox in the Ayurvedic style. They're much more mindful, practice Ayurvedic self-care, which is amazing for detoxing and feeling better. They learn their circadian rhythm and how to live according to it and get really amazing, profound sleep. And I also teach about the dosha, like our own mind-body constitution and what it means to live your life according to your dosha. Imagine if you living your own life weren't swimming uphill and against the current, but instead you were swimming downstream, comfortable, happy, relaxed, with life flowing alongside you. And that's what Ayurveda can really provide for us, is this blueprint for how to live a healthy, balanced, healthy, maybe I've said too many times now, but a balanced, aligned, centered, more peaceful life. I don't know about you, but I like having a life of ease and flow, a life that is comfortable, a life that's happy and feels good. But we don't always get there just naturally without taking some effort or taking some steps. And so that's where I have found that this knowledge from Ayurveda can be so powerful. It can completely transform how we live, how we eat, how we practice self-care, how we sleep, our gut health, which is our immune system as well. And once we have all those pieces in place, gosh, life feels so much better. I am getting such great testimonials and reviews from the women in my program because they are having a bowel movement every day, which was not a given. They are sleeping deeper. They are waking up energized, not tired. They're practicing self-care each and every day religiously, and they feel better because of it. So I love teaching this, as you can tell. But today for our virtual booth, I wanted to do a booth for my supplement company, Fusionary Formulas. So 5 years ago, I actually didn't set out to create a supplement company. I set out to create a formula. And my intention was, here in the West, our doctors, when we have a health issue, give us a medicine for it. They give us something. And when it comes to our health, inflammation tends to be the root cause of so many different issues that people are struggling with. So I wanted to create something that we could all take every single day as a powerful preventive that would support us on our journeys to health. But I also wanted to create something that was so strong that when it was in the hands of a doctor, if they recommended it to a patient, it would truly move the needle when it comes to health. It would dramatically reduce inflammation in the body. It would reduce that pain, reduce that joint pain, and create a shift. And because it creates that shift, doctors would feel comfortable recommending it every single day to patients for pain, for inflammation. So that's what I did. That's what I did. My whole company is built on developing a product for the orthopedics market. I thought if the orthopedic surgeon has a new solution for pain, because you could tell about 5 years ago, they were using surgery. Right before surgery, you have stem cell, which is great. Regenerative medicine, PRP, I think that's a great solution for some people. And that's a great non-operative solution, actually. And then down here, you've got like anti-inflammatories, but you had this huge gap called what else is available that works, especially on the supplement side of things. And so the first formula I created is called Turmeric Gold. This is our flagship product. This is what we're known for. Turmeric Gold has 500 milligrams of curcumin, 4 milligrams of black pepper extract called bioperine. And I actually added in 50 milligrams of turmeric as well. And so this is my product that I developed for my doctors. So I have chiropractors, orthopedic surgeons, acupuncture physicians, functional medicine doctors. They're all recommending it to patients. And after I completed my master's in Ayurveda, I was so obsessed with herbology and what the herbs and spices could do for us that my professor was like, you should just do your PhD on turmeric. Like, obviously you're obsessed and you think it can do everything in the world. Why don't you just go ahead and study it? Because it sounds like you're going to do that anyway. So I ended up taking a couple of years and doing my PhD on turmeric. It was intense. I wasn't built to read thousands and thousands of pages of scientific studies, but now my brain is capable. It took time. But it was fascinating when you read the science, all that turmeric does. And I know that most people are like, well, nothing can do everything. And I agree, not one plant can't do everything for us. But turmeric is antiviral, antibacterial, antifungal. So it's a powerful immune support. It is a powerful antioxidant, and it's oxidation over time that's aging us and causing us to complain so much about aging. It is a potent anti-inflammatory. So for me, when I researched it, I was like, wow, okay, so this is like the best preventive we can take. We can spend a lot of time and a lot of money going out there and buying all those superfoods that exist. But if you actually Googled a lot of the superfoods out there, the main benefit of them is anti-inflammatory. So I thought, why am I out there trying to buy chia seeds and flax seeds and goji berries and all the things when turmeric's like 2,000 times more potent than all of those? And so that's what I do. I just take my turmeric and I know that I'm covered. For me, my immune system has always been something that I've struggled with that has not supported me the way it needed to. And so that's why I'm happy to own a turmeric supplement company, because I need it the most of all of us. But the stories I hear from people about their experience has been really profound. We have a whole base of customers who order Fusionary right off the website. They're all on the subscribe and save program, so they all get it every single month. It's 15% off and free shipping. But those people are the ones who email and call in and they're like, Shivani, I can't walk without your product. Like, please overnight ship it to me. Or Shivani, you keep me out of pain. So now I can golf, I can travel, I can do all these things, I can work. And so I'm really proud to own these formulas because they truly have transformed people's lives. And it's funny because every time people come to a booth or any place where I'm, selling my supplements, I'll give them my brochure. And in the brochure, I explain the different formulas that we have. And everyone who opens the brochure goes, my mom needs this. My mom needs the thing. Because they know, it's very obvious that we have had a focus on joint pain in the past. And so if you are someone whose mom or dad are in a lot of pain, you can always have them call us. We have an 800 number at Fusionary. It comes directly to me. And I always say to people, give your mom my phone number so I can convince her that it's beneficial, and then she'll take it regularly. Because sometimes us as kids, we buy things for our mom or dad and they're like, yeah, okay, might be good. But once I talk to mom, I'm like, you have to take it. You have to do it every day. Then it'll be effective. You have to take it twice a day at 2 different times. And that's where we kind of get that benefit. And then let me explain the other formulas. I don't want to keep you at my booth too long. I know everyone has a busy schedule in life. I made a product called Inflammation Relief. So this one has not just the curcumin, which our curcumin is the most potent form of curcumin on the market. Let me backtrack one second. When it comes to the turmeric plant, turmeric looks like ginger. It's a rhizome. There's varying qualities of turmeric out there based on how they grow, right? We know there's different food qualities out there. And many people will come to me and say, well, I juice my turmeric or I eat turmeric spice on my food, so I'm fine. Technically, you're not. So I'm Indian. I eat a ton of turmeric. It's in my dinner every single night. I do not assume that that's nearly enough to reduce my inflammation. We have stress. We have pollution. We have environmental toxins. Our water, our air, our world is not exactly here to keep us healthy, vibrant, and glowing. Our own food supply is diminished in the minerals and vitamins and support that it should be giving us to live healthy lives. So I consider turmeric taken in the food form fine, but not actually going to significantly reduce the inflammation in your body. And a turmeric latte at night is not going to do it either. So turmeric, the plant, only 3% is the curcuminoids. And out of those 3 curcuminoids, only 1 curcumin is the most effective at reducing inflammation in the body. What does that mean? What it means is when you're eating turmeric, the spice in your one little teaspoon on your food, only 1% of that is actually effective at reducing your inflammation. So do you think 1% of a teaspoon is going to get you anywhere? No. So that's why we take this extract, and we at Fusionary have sourced the most potent form of it just to prove to orthopedics that it could significantly reduce inflammation and pain. And then we've taken it to everyone else. Every other doctor who wants to order it can. And I took it direct to consumers on my website, fusionaryformulas.com. So that's really the ethos. So most of the products have the curcumin because I love it and it works. So turmeric gold is 500 milligrams of curcumin per capsule. You take it twice a day, morning and afternoon. Inflammation relief is actually the exact formula that we've used in Ayurveda for over 5,000 years. So it's got turmeric or curcumin in it, but it also has boswellia, amla, it has dried ginger, it has guduchi. So it's really a symphony of herbs that are working synergistically to help reduce inflammation. So everyone gets confused and goes, which one? Which one should I take? Like, I don't understand. And honestly, it's a tough question because you should take turmeric gold if you want a powerful preventive. You can take inflammation relief on its own because if you have known inflammation, it is effective. But if you have acute or chronic joint pain, like you really need to get out of pain or have an autoimmune issue or something where you're like, I need more support than regular, then you take both. We call that the pain solution bundle. So anytime I have known inflammation, I add on inflammation relief. That's our approach to it. Then I created something called Immune Booster. Immune Booster has not just curcumin as its first ingredient, but we also added vitamin C. This is kind of like a good formula for the year that we're in. Vitamin C, vitamin B, CoQ10. I just changed this formulation. It's coming from factory very soon. But it basically has C, D, zinc, CoQ10, and I think it has like a few other things that are like the immune supports that we all should be taking every day right now. And so that's how I built that one, but I added the curcumin in because I know that we need curcumin as well for immune support. Then I have a product called Deep Sleep. So if you or anyone in your life are sleeping really badly, Deep Sleep is amazing. It's in this bottle just so it matches the line, but it's actually this bottle on the inside. It's just glass, so I needed a protective covering around it. So Deep Sleep formula is a liquid. You shake it. It's like basically an eyedropper bottle. You soak up that deep sleep in there, and then you drop these drops underneath your tongue. It's 2 to 3 drops per hour of sleep desired. So that's what I love about deep sleep. I've taken sleep supports in the past, but when it's in a supplement or a pill form, that pill is deciding how much sleep you get. So sometimes I would pop awake at 5 in the morning and I'd be like, no, I have a speaking engagement today. I needed more sleep. And so with Deep Sleep Formula, you have that opportunity to say, okay, I want 8 hours of sleep. I want 6 hours of sleep. Or, oh my God, it's 2 in the morning. I just need 4 hours of sleep. And you take just enough for that much sleep. And so Deep Sleep Formula is very powerful. It's very supportive. I'm actually out of stock on it for a few weeks, which I'm personally very sad about because I used all mine up. But we'll get it back shortly. It's just back ordered. But deep sleep is very, 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 very helpful to guarantee that you get a great night's sleep. I actually have slept badly for the last week. And last night for the first time, I got a good night's sleep. I was caretaking my mom who had knee surgery. So I couldn't take deep sleep and get good sleep. I had to be available and awake. And I have to say, bad sleep is like the most debilitating thing. It doesn't let your brain work. You don't have the same energy. You don't have the same focus. Your mood is off. Your happiness is off. Your energy is off. For me, I teach a lot about sleep. So if you have people in your life who are not sleeping well, send them to me. My goal is to fix all of our sleep. And if we all get amazing sleep, the lymphatic system is supported. The inflammation gets reduced overnight. The brain can detox, the emotions, the mind, all of it can detox. It's how we're going to get to have the health and the life that we want. Let me reclip my microphone in case this is not doing it right. Cool. Another product I created is called Deep Sleep Tea. This is a loose tea. And if you look in the bag, these are all big pieces of loose tea. I feel like I'm taking too long. Okay. Deep Sleep Tea is amazing because it helps you fall asleep faster. It has red rooibos as its base, but then it's got ginger, peppermint, cardamom. We love cardamom in India. roses. It's got Brahmi leaves, Brahmi for the brain. It's got ashwagandha. Ashwagandha helps relax the body, relax the mind. It's good for neurocognitive support. It's good for the hormonal and endocrine system as well. I do this. It regulates us like a thermostat. If you're anxious, it calms you down. If you're depressed, it lifts you up. I love ashwagandha. I'm obsessed. It has peach and lavender. It's just so delicious. So what I was trying to do was give us a delicious bedtime tea. That's our cue to our body at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. There's time to wind down, time to let go of those devices, let go of that work and fall asleep more deeply, because this settles the stomach, relaxes the body, relaxes the mind. It's basically a fusionary formula, but in tea form. So that's deep sleep tea. I have another one, swelling and bruising relief. This one is basically arnica and bromelain. You take it when you're swelling. We created it for our doctors and for anyone who gets any plastic surgery or any surgery and has a swelling issue. You can add on swelling and bruising relief. And then our final product I want to share with you guys. If you were at my booth, I would end up sharing with you our rack card. We have all this amazing information and research on the benefits of turmeric. That's the description of turmeric gold. I'm sure it's hard to read. These are little cards of the formulas we have. Here's a postcard about me as Dr. Shivani. So we'd have all these fun materials, but no materials because we're virtual. Last but not least, I have created something called metabolism tea. It is coming out at some point when the universe would like to help me out and get it out there. It's just in labeling right now. Metabolism tea is basically a ceremonial grade matcha, a very high quality matcha with jamima. Jamima is an ingredient from India that turns off the tongue's ability to taste carbs and sugar and reduces the appetite. It's got ginger because that'll ignite digestion, ignite metabolism. Of course, it has some turmeric because I have to have turmeric in everything. There's one other ingredient in there that my brain won't come to right now, but it also ignites digestion and metabolism. So this is a very high quality, clean, good for us way to ignite the metabolism in the body, get it going in case you are one of those lovely humans who might have gained a few pounds in the pandemic. I'm one of them. I sympathize. So a bunch of us are actually waiting for metabolism tea to come out so we can start drinking it hot, cold, however you want every day. And I also created something cool called Detox Box, but metabolism tea has to come out for Detox Box to come out. So some great ways to find me and follow Fusionary. On Instagram, it's Fusionary Formulas RX. It's written right here on this bag. And our website is fusionaryformulas.com. For me, my website is shivanigupta.com, SHIVANI, Gupta, GUPTA.com. I'm on Instagram as @dr.shivanigupta. I'm on YouTube. And then I have a Facebook group that I highly recommend joining. It's called Natural Remedies for Vibrant Health. And in that group, we get to play, and I teach live every single week. Today is Tuesday, so I'm going to go live at noon. And for you guys, it's the weekend. Sorry, I shouldn't have messed up the date of my video. But I'm going to be teaching live in this group every single Tuesday from now until forever is my plan. And I just love teaching on Ayurveda, on food, how we should prepare our food, how we can live the sattvic lifestyle, which is the Ayurvedic yogic diet, how we can use recipes from Ayurveda to improve our digestion and improve our gut health, how we can cook Indian foods that feel so nourishing and so satisfying, how we can reduce inflammation naturally in the body, not just with turmeric, but with other methods, how we can improve our sleep quality. So basically, I'm obsessed with our health and how we can transform it, and self-care. And that's what I teach all the time. And so that group, Natural Remedies, is a community. It's a space where we support each other and post and grow and ask questions. And so I encourage you guys to come over there. And that's it. That's all I got. Thank you for visiting my booth here at the Yoga Expo. And I hope you guys enjoy all the yoga classes you take. I am teaching a class called Taking Your Yoga Practice Off the Mat and Into the Kitchen. So I hope you're able to catch that here at the Yoga Expo. I'm going to be sharing some of my elixirs, my elixir for the morning to ignite gut digestion. I'll teach you an amazing dal or lentil soup from India that's so comforting and so good all the time. It's vegan and healthy and good. And I think that's it. And I teach yoga sometimes, occasionally, live in person here in the community. So follow me and you'll come to know everything that I'm up to. And definitely DM me, message me, email me through any of those channels. I'd love to connect with you. Anyone in the yoga world who practices and is always focused on their journey is a friend of mine. So thank you. Have an amazing day. Have an amazing weekend. And I hope to see you soon. Bye, everybody.